Well, first of all, appreciate you guys coming out and being here. Excited and humbled to be a part of this university, to work for Coach Kelly, have the opportunity to coach at a place that's a premier institution, academically and athletically. You know, really just scratching the surface right now of getting to know our players. Coach has put together a great staff. It's been awesome to be in the room with Coach Cooks, Coach Kane, Coach Steeples. Those guys are tremendous. And our players are hungry to learn, okay? But we're in the process of developing the traits that it's going to take, all right, to be successful. And that is a process, and it starts with just getting to know each guy, okay? With that, any questions you got?
Brody Miller with The Athletic. I suppose if you could just walk us through the last, few years for you as you chose to, go to the NFL as a linebackers coach, and now what brought you back to want to be a coordinator in college again?
Well, several things. First of all, when you leave coordinating, you always have that hunger to get back and do it. I enjoy the part of the game that the scheme part, the building of a team, the building of a staff. I enjoy when you lock arms and get in the room together and you can put together a plan. And I enjoy the development piece. It was fun the 3 years in Kansas City to go back and work with Spags and to learn from Coach Reed and obviously, winning at a high level. But at the end of the day, there was a hunger to come back and to be a defensive coordinator. And I missed the part of the relationships with the players. I had a great linebacker room in Kansas City, great guys, okay? But one of the things that I did miss, I have 4 kids of my own, and I missed the opportunity for my kids to get to know the people that I was spending time with outside. And coming back to college affords you to do that.
Matt, straight back. Michael Cobble from Channel 2 here in Baton Rouge. You talked about putting that plan together as a group. What do those conversations look like, sound like? Has Coach Kelly really given you autonomy to kind of do what you want to do? And could you discuss that process?
Yeah, the thing I've learned in a short amount of time with Coach, whether it was through the process of conversations that ended up to me coming here or through the conversations we've had now, is he's going to empower people to do their job, whether it's a player, whether it's a coach, whether it's a nutritionist, okay? And the thing we're doing right now is more than putting the plan together. Right now we're trying to get our guys to buy in to the habits and the focus to do the things right day in and day out. So when we do get on the grass and execute the plan, we can be consistent in our execution, all right? We can be a gritty defense that has the traits to strain play in and play out.
Hey, Coach, Glenn West right here with LSU Country. You mentioned your last stop. Just, I guess, talk about maybe what you learned the last couple of years about building a championship-level defense and obviously winning the Super Bowl and all that.
Number one thing is, talent will get you so far. I mean, you look at winning at that level, the locker room, okay? The leaders within each position group, the standard, the consistency that it takes to win day in and day out. Those are the things when you win at that level that kind of come through, because everybody's got a certain level of talent. It's the teams that bond together, all right, and play to a standard that win.
Yeah, right here, Ron Higgins, Tiger Details. Did any of the LSU guys from the Chiefs talk to you about LSU, Tyrann or Darryl or Clyde, the advice they give you?
I'm going to tell you what, this is, of any place I've been, this is the most passionate former players I've ever seen, okay? Whether it was Clyde, whether it was T5, I mean, those guys love this university, love this state, and want to do anything they can to help it be successful. And that's pretty neat. It's neat to be a part of.
Hey, Matt, Adam Hunsucker with Tiger Rag. You mentioned the multiplicity on defense and the different things you want to do. Have you decided, from a base standpoint, what you all want to scheme out of yet?
We're still, that's a great question, but we're still learning our guys. And until you can learn your guys, I mean, football 101 is, right, accentuate the positive and try to keep them out of negative situations. You know, as coaches and as a coaching staff, we got the experience and the versatility to put them in good situations. But there's a process of learning what your guys can do and what they can't do before you can execute that. And that's the process of going through this winter, going through spring ball. It's a process, and we'll kind of metamorphose into what we can become.
Hey, Coach, this is Koki Riley from the Daily Advertiser down here. So I was wondering if there's any aspects of Coach Spag's defense over in Kansas City that you think could help you mold this job and help you here.
Is Alabama going to read what you write? No, I'm just teasing. I'm trying to get a laugh. All right. But no, Coach Spags, the thing that he does is he does a great job of teaching in concepts. So it can appear to the quarterback that you're complicated while keeping it simple enough for guys to play fast on defense. And that's kind of what we'll do.
Right up the middle again. Could you kind of just elaborate on what a run game coordinator does on defense?
Yeah, first of all, if you look at Jamar, he's a great technician. He's a guy that understands front play, understands leverage on the ball, and then schematically can make it fit. That'll be his role. Thanks, guys.